Guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in general. Guys, I just woke up from a nap. It's a long story. But just a couple hours ago, I actually got a text message from one of my supervisors on my flight, texting the entire group chat, hey, do you guys have any family in New Orleans? Something like, why would happen? And of course, unfortunately, literally the very first day of the new year, the first day of 2025, we have kicked it off with a possible terrorist attack. So again, my thoughts go out to everybody in New Orleans if you guys are affected. Again, guys, try to stay in the house. That's why I don't do like large crowds, specifically like on like huge holidays. It's always some nonsense going on, unfortunately. But honestly, after that, I actually watched the USC versus Nebraska women's basketball game because Juju Watkins and USC came out on top. I had every intention of doing a follow-up video right after that, but the fact is, I had made me some spaghetti bolognese. Okay, I ate a huge bowl of that and immediately caught the itis. So as soon as I got done eating, watching the game, I literally went down, okay, in my bed, fell asleep for at least an hour and some change. Guys, Happy New Year, and comment down below what meal that you've made or what meal that you've ate, or even if you're going to go out tonight. Comment down below the meal. Now, guys, USC has come out on top when it comes to Nebraska. During this game, I ain't gonna lie, in that second quarter, Nebraska had me fooled. Okay, they actually took the lead at least twice, I believe, in that second quarter. I thought that the USC girls was gonna be through. This is an article from Sports Illustrated titled "Number 4: USC pulls away from Nebraska and women's basketball." The Los Angeles trip for Nebraska women's basketball ends with no wins. Number 4 USC pulled away in the second half for the 75-55 win Wednesday afternoon. The Huskers, just a few days removed from losing to number 1 UCLA, fall to 10-4 on the year and 1-2 in the Big Ten Conference. Again, right now I have it playing them on the background of my TV. UCLA, they are right now currently whooping Michigan, okay, the Lady Wolverines. So again, UCLA, I believe they're still ranked the number 1 team, which is crazy. Okay, again, I want to do a player appreciation on a special player of that team coming soon. Because Nebraska has now lost its 3 games by a combined 68 points. Nebraska kept pace with USC through 2 quarters, even leading for a good portion of the second quarter. Again, like they had me scared, okay? They defense and offensive skills in the first and specifically the second quarter against USC. Even Kiki Finn, Juju Watkins, and Kennedy Smith were thrown off, right? It says, but the Huskers made just 4 shots in the third quarter as the Trojans built the lead to double figures and used a 17-0 run into the fourth quarter to put the game away. USC shot 45% for the game, including 4 of 17 threes. The Trojans also made 17 of 23 free throws. Nebraska only made 35.5% of its shots, making 5 of 15 threes and 10 of 12 free throws. After getting out-rebounded by 30 against UCLA, says Nebraska tallied the same number of rebounds as USC, 36. The big issue for the Big Red came from holding onto the ball, as the visitors turned the ball over 18 times on the day and forced just 11 turnovers by the home side. Okay, I was actually impressed because again, USC, since this current women's college basketball season tipped off back in November, the very first game, USC, okay, out in Paris, okay, it was Paris, okay, out in Paris, they went up against the Mississippi Rebels. Okay, the Lady Rebels, they almost lost that game. Okay, they were able to win. I believe they won by what, 2 points? It was something crazy. But even in that first half of that game, Juju Watkins is one player. She's just one woman on the team, guys. Just one team player. In that game, in that first half, Juju Watkins had 9 turnovers. USC, as a team as a whole, when they first kicked off the season, they had a horrible reputation of taking care of the ball. As National Player of the Year candidate, Juju Watkins led all scorers with 26 points. The Trojan sophomore made 7 of 15 shots and 11 of 12 free throws. Logan Nisley led the scoring for the Huskers with 14 points. Britt Prince added 10 points and 8 rebounds. Nebraska returns home Sunday to host Penn State. Again, Juju Watkins in this game, she scored 26 points. Kiki Finn scored 14 points. Rhea Marshall scored 8 points, and Kennedy Smith scored 7 points. Again, guys, I watched this matchup, and the only reason why I'm doing this video is because it's by judging by that second quarter. I thought that Nebraska was going to give them, a little bit of a pushback, some fight. Okay, they were actually going to give them some competition. But again, like honestly, it was a blowout. 55 points to 75 points, something like that. I forgot. Let me see. Yeah, 75 to 55 points. Okay, that's a blowout. Okay, anything over 10 points, you got blown out. Period. Point and dot. In my eyes, in my opinion. Okay, my humble opinion. Right. So again, I want to see. Again, I've been watching women's college basketball my entire New Year Eve week-long break, but I don't want to report on more games where like the obvious winner like comes out on top by a huge blowout. Again, I believe sometime, and so back in like just 2 weeks ago, December 21st, we had a good matchup. We had USC come out on top against UConn, right? I believe it's the same time around this month, January 21st, somewhere like in mid to late January of this month. We will have LSU versus South Carolina, guys. I cannot wait. I will be breaking down game predictions of that game prior to it actually airing. I cannot wait. Again, I'm rooting for South Carolina. I love LSU. I love me some Kim Mulkey. If South Carolina loses to the Tigers, we're gonna have a problem. Guys, again, comment down below. What was your New Year meal?